Welcome to the podcast, Daily Life of a Song. This podcast is all about the behind the scenes look of how a song is created. The podcast will hit on important points. The podcast will also give tips on how to make recording and editing music a lot easier. Come join the wonderful world of music technology with Miss Music. I'm going to talk about what my capstone project is and what is expected of me during this project and to anyone who is a worship technology major. Talk about the meaning of the song lyrics to Eldest Daughters, which is a song that I wrote, and explain how I came up with the piano music to the song and why I chose to make it that way. And last, give some tips to the people first starting out in the technology world. My capstone project started at the beginning of the trimester, and my emphasis of this capstone project is the technological standpoint in worship. I am a worship technology major, and as a tech major, I am required to do a capstone project to show what I have learned in the 2 years that I have been going through this tech program. I have an advisor who watches over me and helps me along the way in this project to make sure I'm not going too far astray. As a way of showing what I've learned over these 2 years, I am doing a podcast as a way of showing what I've learned from this program. So, the meaning behind the lyrics. So, how I wrote Eldest Daughters was because I lost my sister in a car wreck in 2019. We were just heading to church and we got hit. I wasn't expecting to lose my 14-year-old sister that day. And I am the oldest. I was always told to protect her no matter the cost. And at that point, I thought I had failed. Because I'm the oldest, everything fell on to me to make sure it got done. The first verse of my song. In the realm of daughters, we stand tall and proud, the eldest of sisters with strength unbowed. Through trials and pain, we've learned to endure, with hearts so resilient, steadfast, and sure. This verse is talking about how the eldest daughters are there whenever stuff is going wrong, and how we usually hold things together no matter what the outcome is. We suffer and take hits in order to protect our siblings. We are the bodyguard for our siblings. If something's going wrong, we are to be there and protect them no matter the cost. I am the oldest of 3. I am now 22. She would have been 20. And then I have a younger sister who just turned 17. And I am making sure I am there for her whenever she needs it. I am fulfilling my role as the eldest daughter. I will fulfill that role as the eldest daughter. Even though I had failed with one, I will protect the other, no matter the cost. I will, even though I failed protecting one, I will protect my what the cost is. So the second part of a song is the music itself. I am doing an acoustic version, a very simple vocals and piano. And how I came up with that piano part was easier said than done. What I did, I just went to the piano and I played what I thought sounded good with the lyrics. The piano part sounds very mellow, but also uplifting. I don't remember which teacher said this to me, but people listen to the words of the song, but what captures them is the music behind it. This has always stuck with me. The music must go with the lyrics. If the lyrics are sad, the music needs to match it, not be happy and upbeat, unless that works with the words. So the way I did it, I just used some simple chords progression, and I just played around with how I wanted them to sound. And that's how I got it to be the way it is today. So, tips for the newbies. For those who are trying to create piano music for lyrics and how to make it simple but beautiful. When writing music, you're going to stumble along the way. You don't need to sit there and write music for hours and hours. There are times when you get ear fatigue and think it sounds fine. You leave and come back a day or two later, and you hear what you've got and you realize that's not what I wanted at all, and you change it. It's gonna take a few times in order to get the song to sound the way you want it without burning your ears. Music is always a work in progress. So, to recap, I have talked about what my capstone project is and why I have to have this done. I have also explained and gave the meaning behind part of the lyrics of my song. I've also explained why the piano part is essential to the lyrics and gave a few tips on music writing. I am so glad you could join me as we dive into the world of music. Y'all make sure to come back and join me for my next episode as I go into detail on scratch recording and what that actually is. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a wonderful day in this music world. Catch you later.
We find love from a tender age. Vows we embrace, shielding our siblings with love and grace. We shoulder burdens both seen and unseen, guiding our family like a big and serene. Eldest daughters, we carry the weight through the storms of life we navigate.